Hello and welcome to CounterAttack Uprising. This is a shoot 'em up, and it's really good too. Like I've been really enjoying it so far. I like to do personally a random ship just because I never know what I'm gonna get. I've been unlocking a bunch of stuff. As you can see, I haven't unlocked a whole lot after a while of playing, but you get a lot of like cool stuff that you can add, which is very cool. There's an absolute ton of things that are basically being used. There's a lot of stuff that's available in the game, to be just, blunt, I guess. I guess I'll do that one. That sounds pretty cool. I've been playing arcade mode, difficulty kind of, I just feel like it works, pretty decent for me. There doesn't seem to be like much of a difference if you decide to go casual and then doing like easy, I don't know, it just doesn't seem like it's really the thing. I guess, like realistically, a good way to play it is to straight up start as, start playing on hard if you can, just because you'll start to unlock some stuff quicker, but the storyline itself, it's alright. Like, it's nothing crazy or anything. It's just kind of what you would expect for a shoot 'em up. There's bad guys, you get into a ship, you fly around, you shoot stuff, and the world is saved. Potentially that's what's supposed to happen if you make it to the end. But anyway, I mean, the shoot 'em up aspect is really entertaining, and I think probably the huge highlight to the game is all of the stuff that you have towards actually your attachments. There are so many attachments. I think it's like 600? It's a lot. There is a lot going on that you get to use towards making your ship even better than it would be, otherwise. It's really cool. I definitely really find that to be a pretty awesome thing. I do wish that there was like a little bit more of I don't know, like a difference as far as like when it comes to level progression. I mean, it would just be nice if I was able to, I guess if I die instead of like having to completely start over. Like, and when I mean die, like I mean run out of continues kind of thing. There's no continues. I wish there were continues is essentially what I'm saying, because it does suck to get pretty close towards the end and have a string of bad luck because of reasons, and then it's over and you gotta start over. The benefit of it is it does increase the game's replayability by quite a bit, and this is a very enjoyable game. This is like one of those where I've played it for a while. I played it long enough to where I feel confident in at least making a video about it and leaving a review and saying I recommend it, but it's also a game that I can see myself loading up and playing while I'm waiting to do other things. And I don't know what to play, then this is probably going to be the game that I load up and play, because it is really enjoyable. I just really enjoy jumping in and playing and shooting stuff and unlocking stuff. I feel like it might, that enjoyment factor could slow down a little bit after I've unlocked everything, but it's gonna take a while. I just don't see that happening anytime soon. Got some new stuff, but I feel like it was nothing good. I feel like I didn't use that beam saw at all. Like, I mean, it just... feel like I need something similar to Lucky, because, the more of a drop rate, the better. Oh, shield is good. I don't need shield though. But a shield regenerator could be good. I'm gonna do shield. Screw it, why not? And I don't think there was any new weapons. Nope. Alright. I haven't even seen what my special is for this guy. Oh, but the green missiles. Alright. I'll accept that as an acceptable thing. But yeah, anyway, so one of the things I really like is that, as you saw, like, there was, like, kind of branching paths that I could take, and, you know, I'm doing this particular path, but if I wanted to, I could have gone, like, somewhere else, which means that the levels that you encounter during a campaign are going to be a little bit different each time, unless you have, like, your favorite set. I find it's, like, really cool to actually, you know, kind of exploring the different levels and just do this, because it always seems like you're getting, you know, something out of all this. I'm, you know, unlocking new things and getting better at the game. It scratches the itch of what I look for when it comes to, you know, shoot 'em ups that are kind of roguelike in nature. I mean, the last shoot 'em up I played that I felt like was just absolutely perfect when it came to the roguelike nature was last year. The Attack of the Karens, and that was like an amazing shoot 'em up. It's one of my favorite ones of all time. Like, I think, like, I compared it in entertaining quality to similar to like Tyrion. I just put like well over, I don't know, I put a lot of hours into it. And this, based on my, you know, just a couple hours of gameplay, I would say is very easily going to be, like, one of my titles of, my favorite titles of the year. Like, I've been looking for a game to potentially play on my Steam Deck. I haven't checked to see if it's Steam Deck compatible. I'll check here at the end of the video and see what Steam says about that. But I am hoping it is. Because this will be a very entertaining game to play while flying and waiting to get to whatever destination I'm going to for the times that I do fly. I think if I only have one, well, actually no, I have more than one complaint. My two complaints are I wish for continues. I mean, because, I don't know, I just, you know, like, sometimes I do really well, sometimes I do really poorly. Having a continue option means that, you know, I have a chance of actually pushing all the way to the end. Because it really is ultimately a matter of, you know, once you've unlocked enough of the proper weapons and abilities, you probably will have an easier time and be able to kind of get further. But until that happens, you know, you're at the whims of playing at a level that allows you not to die. And I just, you know, I die sometimes because I'm not as good as I used to be. And it just sucks to have to go all the way back. It's the nature of it. I get it. It's perfectly fine. Like, I don't think the game is doing anything wrong. I think it's very fitting. I think it works quite well. I just wish it, you know, like, easy actually had continues. You know, as you can see, medium's not bad. Like, medium's not overly difficult or anything. Let's see, I did altercation before. I feel like we can't go up because of the asteroid. I don't know. We'll do destroyers. Why not? Oh yeah, I forgot I was doing the shield. Oh, a chaos module. That seems cool. Nope, that sounds terrible. Although it does seem kind of cool, though. Increases attachment unlock rate by 500%. Why not? We'll do one of them with it. I mean, what's the worst that happens? Like, it can't possibly turn out to be a bad choice. I feel like I didn't pay attention well enough to what they were saying about the destroyers. I don't know. That I consider this destroyer, like, or this ship better than the one I already had. I don't know, could be wrong. It's overall, like, it's pretty nice. It does a lot of damage. It's really big, you know. Really dig the design of the different ships and everything. And one of the other things I really like about the game so far that I've seen is that a lot of the levels have you kind of essentially, in a way, you're in a larger galactic war of sorts. Like, there's a lot going on in the background. We got a bunch of ships fighting and everything. Even though, like, I'm over here just destroying all these guys by myself, I'm not alone, you know. There are other people, like, you know, it makes me feel like I'm not in this by myself. And yeah, the chaos module, I'm gonna say, seems to be absolutely hot garbage, because I haven't gotten anything out of it. Like, I haven't had a single drop. It said it had like a 500% drop rate, and there's nothing. Like, nothing is coming. Like, I can't imagine this decision was a good one. Oh well, it doesn't really matter. I mean, like, I'll just switch it out when I get back to the, you know, the end of the level. When I was a kid, I used to really hope that The Last Starfighter was a legitimate thing. So I tried really hard when I played pretty much any game. It wasn't just you know, space simulators or shoot 'em ups or things like that. It was any game that I played. I really hoped there were actually aliens out there that had designed the games and were watching me play, and would be like, you know what, this guy's pretty good. And then they would come down and they'd, you know, throw me in their spaceship. They'd zoom me off into space, and I'd become like a hero or something. Yeah, obviously that never happened. Like, aliens never came down and said I did a good job and took me to space, and they just left me here on Earth. I'm still holding out, you know, like, it could still happen. It would only work if they let me take my cat's girlfriend with me, though, so... I think it's, like, impossible to guess as to whether or not the aliens would be cool with that. I don't know how much room they have on their little spaceships that they would take to, bring me over. Or would they even use spaceships? Would they be, like, portal things? And then the other question I would have for them, of course, would be, what do they have that would be the equivalent of spaghetti? Because I'm not going somewhere that doesn't allow me to have spaghetti. The spaghetti is my favorite. Spaghetti and, like, I don't know. A lot of people like pizza. I don't think pizza is one of my favorites. I think it's probably going to be, I don't know, salad or tacos. That's what's going to be my other favorite. I really like tacos. I just made that up. Like, I mean, I like tacos, but I just literally chose it as my favorite right now. I tried to make like this taco salad stuff last night. I don't know what kind of beef I got, but man, it was kind of bad. It was a very disappointing meal. It was filling, but whatever. They probably wonder, what does that have to do with this? And the answer is it has nothing to do with it. But if you're new to the channel, you'll learn very swiftly that I tend to prattle on about all kinds of different things when I play video games, because that's how I play video games. I just say a bunch of random stuff. It's usually basically whatever like comes to mind and everything. Alright, we got a mini U and autogun prototype. It seems like we got some cool stuff, but I definitely don't care for this chaos power-up thing. It definitely doesn't feel very good. Explosive kill streaks. That actually sounds like a good time. Oh, that's the end. Continuous drone seems pretty good. And this gives us a shield, which also could be good. Let's see. 3 orange, 041 power up whenever you get 1 life. I feel like that barely ever happens. I hardly ever get a drone, so it doesn't really matter. We'll get that to try to get some extra things. I do like corrosive spread. I feel like that's been actually pretty useful. High power continuous laser beam which aims 1 target at a time. Sounds pretty good. Ooh, laser swords. Doesn't even matter. Don't even have to read the rest. I'm taking those. And I think I'm gonna go with this laser beam prototype. I don't know, like the idea of like a continuous laser beam is pretty cool to me. Oh, you know, that is weak sauce, and the laser swords look like they look cool, but I think they're not going to be too useful. I think the laser, when it gets upgraded, will probably be pretty decent. It's just not very effective right now because there's not much to it. Did my little ship disappear? Aww, he died. Oh no, there he is again. The little dude's like, I went to go take a break. It was a load of crap. So you can also get items from the game. From what I've seen so far, it drops scrap. I don't actually know how that works. I don't know if it's like based. It's potentially based on how long you play, or there is a slim, but well, it's a possibility, so it still counts. I might actually, make it all the way through the campaign, because I feel like I've gotten pretty lucky with the attachments that have dropped. So depending on how things go, this video is going to be a bit longer than I initially expected. Or not, because I just blew myself up. Kind of unfortunate. I just saw something glowing and it just suddenly became something that I needed to touch, and I died. I do think the levels, like, overall, like, to an extent, like, not as... I don't want to say it's like something that's really like a major complaint or anything, but levels at times do feel like they're a little bit longer than they could be. I don't know, it just seems like they could go a little bit quicker, I guess, just kind of the way it feels. Laser beam prototype is kind of disappointing. I like it, but not really what I had hoped it would be. The melee lasers aren't very good. I don't really know, man, on what to use here. I would replace spread, which... yeah, I don't like it. Files, vertical slicing, melee lasers, those are also the same thing. Alright, we'll do that. We'll see what happens. This guy, he was kind of cool. I like him a little bit. Ooh, an extra weapon slot? Ooh, sweet. I don't want to be bigger, though, so that's a no. No. That actually sounds pretty cool. We'll go with that. Oh yeah, I was gonna change the laser beam prototype. Why didn't I change it to something better? We'll do that and see if that's much better. I like how some of these guys are like hiding behind the asteroids and shooting right through it. I mean, I shouldn't complain because like my lasers shoot right through it, but not everything. This kind of seems jacked up. You know this one has some goodies. So sometimes I don't think the game realizes I died. They don't have a drone, so it's not like a drone died from me. I don't know why it doesn't like take away a life. I'm not complaining. I'm glad to be alive, because then it means I can get a little bit further, but it does seem a little attractive, but I don't think it's supposed to gonna happen that way. I'm actually really not happy with my current loading. I think there's a couple of guides you could use if you really wanted to. I would encourage you not to. I feel like part of the charm of the game is that you kind of explore and figure everything out on your own. Just finding all the new different things you can use is really cool. And finding like what really works best for you. Viable options, and as you play and unlock new stuff, the game just kind of continues to open up and give you some new cool stuff, and sometimes you do stupid stuff, like get this drone that's supposed to be useful, and it's not really that useful. And I guess it's not a drone, but you know, it's the extra ship, you know, I don't know. I had hoped it would give me some kind of extra stuff, but it ultimately is just kind of there, and I think this is actually the one that's supposed to give me like bonus stuff. Alright, let's get something new. Ooh, the outpost. You know what, I'm just gonna stay in this lower area. Alright, energy cannon prototype is a giant disappointment. Rocket barrage, fires a barrage. Man, I mean, I guess I'll take that and get rid of the missile things, and, dude, I'm gonna go with the Tetragun. I actually kind of really liked it. The support module is pretty good. I'm gonna keep that one. I'm not sure it's like super great, but I don't need this. I don't need to be faster. One support fighter. I wonder if this would be good. But it says that this fighter now, you can only have one regular support fighter. What does that mean? Like, I have like 2 of them going on. I don't know, we'll see what happens. I guess they canceled each other out. Oh, there we go. I always like the fighter ships. Having like the extra dude that's gonna be there to help us. I always thought that was pretty cool. Even though it's most likely just like a drone, but it's the principle of the thing. I mean, if I'm going to be out fighting a whole bunch of spaceships and monsters in space, it makes sense that I'm not alone. games are always so focused on making you the sole, you know, thing out there. Like, only you can save the world. You're Space Jesus. So I just think it's cool to see, like, there's other stuff going on. Again, like, we have the ships in the background. It's like, oh, cool, there's a war going on. We're not alone. Blowing up ships and everything. I wonder what kind of, like, aliens these are. They look like insects. In space. Spinsects. Is that what you would call an alien space? Like a space alien insects? Like a space ant would be a spant. Yeah, that's terrible, man. Alright, well, we killed the Quantum Hunter. And there was so much going on, I didn't know if I was getting shot at or not. Together and be like, oh, in that ship, trying to blow up. Yeah, the pilot's pretty good. He's got like a little pirate ship with a pilot or whatever. It's also shooting things, so I think we should probably leave him alone. But I guess it might be like a kind of sunken cost fallacy. Like they've invested all this time. They flew into wherever this location is, you know, to fight in the Galactic War, and they're just like, well, I guess we're gonna have to try. Things may not work out, but we've tried already. It's like when you go to a restaurant and you ask them to, like, cook your steak medium well, because you know they don't do a very good job of cooking it medium rare, and the steak comes out completely rare and it's just inedible. You just take the steak home at that point. I know, like, some people like their steaks rare. Not me. I prefer my steaks medium well, or well done. Yeah, that's right. Sacrilege. And critical enhancer. I'm excited to see what these are. It says the support module doesn't seem to be that helpful with Top Gun going on. But I kind of like it. This seems like it would be a good choice. I am getting further along in the levels. It seems like it maybe is a smart idea. Meh. Alright, I'm gonna do the slip shield. I feel like it's probably a smarter idea. I like the Tetragun, but I feel also that maybe having the ability to shoot above me is a good idea. Let's go back to that. This idea will either be a good one or a bad one. Kinda no in between. Oh yeah, I'm already satisfied with going back to the ability to have our side shots. I feel like that's like you really gotta use it. I mean, you don't have to use it, but it is really, really helpful in the grand scheme of things. Nuclear light. Oh, that sounds exciting. Maybe we'll like throw an extra, barrel bullet slot or something. Even if it is just like an AI on this planet, it just seems like a terrible choice. Hey, where should we set up our base? Oh, I know. Let's set it up on this planet that has whatever you call these things, volcanoes. Yeah, not just little bit volcanoes, not baby volcanoes, but giant grown-up volcanoes that are launching massive rocks all the time. It'll protect us. It'll like prevent people from coming because nobody wants to get hit in the face with a rock from an asteroid or a volcano, which is what I meant to say. The fact that, like, what if I wasn't here to stop these? It's potentially gonna hit some of their facilities unless their important ones are underground, so I guess that could be the case. Reminds me a little bit of, what's the Star Wars planet, Mustafar? With all the lava and the volcanoes. Obvious dread. Pretty cool. I will say that all these, like, little hills or whatever, I don't know, that feels kind of weird and out of place. looks like the terrain was supposed to be flat and stretched out, but it got forgotten about somewhere along the line. It's not like a big deal or anything, it's just something I'm looking at and like, that doesn't make any sense. Why is the ground this way? You might be like, well, you're in space. Have you ever been to this planet? Have you ever been to a planet that's not Earth? Well, no, I haven't. I have neither the time or the money to traverse the stars. Or the capability. I mean, the important part is they don't have the capability, but... I don't know what I would do if I could go to another planet. If I could go to another planet, I feel like I would want to do something, because part of me would want to just do something that's going to be noticeable by humanity in the future, because, you know, eventually, right, they're gonna go to another planet and try to do something, but the other part of me is like, why would I do something that they would see now, like today, like, you know, I just think that would be very hilarious or cool, you know, I don't know what I would do exactly, but... Yep, not going to take that one. I feel like I'm just going to keep everything as is. I'm going to look at that nuclear life option, because that could be something cool. I like the slip shield. This guy could probably go if I needed to. Now, nuclear life is... meh. Not worth it, and I don't think we got any new weapons. These all actually seem to be pretty good, so we're just going to stick with how things are going. It's going to be another one of those things where we're getting one of these big ships. I got a 500 kill streak. Outside of, like, internal bragging, right? It doesn't seem to have mattered much. I'm going to go towards the add-on after the drone. Not sure I even need the other drone. I feel like it doesn't actually do much. I know it's there more as a way to prevent me from dying. Which is important because I don't want to, like, lose everything I've been working on. I'm going to do the add-on so I can add more to spread and everything else. I'm really glad that for the purpose of this video, like, it looks like I'm going to finish the campaign. Maybe. Like, they say there's certainly a possibility. I mean, I've been doing rather spectacularly. Or rather spectacular. I've been doing a good job. That's what I'm saying. Did I do it? Did I survive? Oh wait, what's that? Oh, yeah, more people. Of course we did. Can't have nice things in this dastardly universe of shenanigans. I really like my weapon loadout. I'm not gonna change it. I'm gonna stick with what we got all the way to the end, unless something pops up that seems really, really cool, and then I might change. This is a little bit difficult because there's so much going on that it's like it's a little bit difficult to figure out where my bullets are and their bullets are. Or not. Because we've done a wonderful job. Good job, Mr. Dude. This is a really good ship. I like it. Alright. I thought I was already at Automaton Prime. I guess not. Alright. I really like these, but I feel like it might make sense to find something a little better than the Focus Lab Assistant, because I don't actually need a whole bunch of, like, new attachments at this point. +2 side, nah, I don't think that's a good one. Oh, 1500% chance to unlock new attachments, or reduce the damage by 20%. You know what? I'm gonna take it. Like, I feel like that is totally worth it. Rocket Barrage, and I still like this one. Rocket Barrage might get replaced. I don't want to replace Spread. I do like Spread. I mean, that seems like pretty cool as well, but that's what we're gonna go with. I mean, it does suck to, like, have reduced damage capability, but I feel like that's gonna be okay. Oh yeah, we're fine. But I do feel like the whole, like, increased chance of any sort to get the new attachments is there as this kind of, like, it's there to convince you that you should, you know, you should buy it, but it's almost like a red herring of sorts. Because it feels like every time I get it, it doesn't actually give me anything. Like, I don't feel like I'm getting anything at an increased rate. Like, I would think a 1500% chance or increased chance or whatever that So, I mean, I don't know. I feel like it probably would have made sense to just kind of just choose something different, but how was I going to say no to that potential really cool option? We could have dropped something really cool right before the very final boss, or the final level, which I think I remember. I actually thought I was already going to be there, but it's whatever. I mean, if anything, it seems that attachments may not be dropping any faster than they have, but I do feel like these, you know, upgrade things, or whatever they are, I feel like those might be dropping a bit faster. But I couldn't say that that's happening because of this attachment with any, like, real certainty. Yeah, we have 1,000 kill streak. Oh, finally I got something. About dang time. One of my drones. Okay, my shield will come back. I think it's like 40 seconds, which is kind of a long time. What's this? What is that? It doesn't matter what it is, we'll destroy it immediately. It's horrible. Horrible. I think horrible is supposed to be horrible. But let's go with it. It's horrible. It's horrible for the sake of all human civilization will be destroyed. Weapons ready, let's do this. I feel like destroying this isn't bad. Holy snap. It's not. It's just not going to be easy. I feel like the game changes so quickly in a way whenever I say something that it doesn't allow me to actually be accurate. Humans have faith, and we can do it for Earth. Death to human. Death to human. Oh. The little robot person was sad. And upset. They were angry. We have a bonus level. Yeah, let's see what they left behind. Top Gun, let's change you with this. Nah, I like that one. Corrupted Luck didn't do me any good. I'm gonna go with... I mean, an autogun would be cool. We get like an extra weapon. Yeah, we don't need the upgrade attachments. I'm gonna go with the ultimate enhancer. I feel like that could be good. Replaces Pasma. Let's do that one. It's yellow, which means it's better. Oh, this seems pretty cool too. Replaces plasma and replaces spread. I don't know. I'm gonna get with that and just kind of see what happens. Like, it may not have been like the best choice, but so it seems like the bonus levels is kind of a place for us to just get like a bunch of extra points, kind of like the beer level in Tyrion. 2.2% unlock chance, now 2.2. And we got an upgrade computer. Alright. Cool beans, man.
The battle was fierce.
And that is done.
Casualties
we have saved
reached into
Earth.
the hundreds of millions. While the people of Earth prepared for their
say
doom,
more
an
details.
elite fort.
That's good enough. So high scores, just to see, did we even get anywhere on it? Let's see, campaign, high score, and not even the top 15. Easy. I'm not on easy, I'm just playing medium. Alright, I didn't get anywhere on there. We also have different survival modes, which I'm gonna go to. I like to do random still. Yeah, that's right. Still gonna do random. I did like the guy that I had, but I'm gonna keep it as is. So survival mode, from what I've seen, is very, you know, it's pretty much the same thing as what I've done. It's just wave based. We'll do flood survival. Why not? So you can also unlock attachments by doing wave survival, or by doing either of the survival modes, which I think is really good. It gives us an option to kind of like do some more just kind of senseless, you know, violence against the AI. I mean, if you ask me, it seems like they potentially are just misunderstood. No, you can't like offer them a sandwich or a delicious baguette. That's not going to fix it. That's not going to do anything. They also probably don't really care for spaghetti, so I'm not really sure how you would appease them and be like, hey man, I'm kind of sorry about everything. I didn't mean to upset you. We weren't really here to kind of blow up all of everything in your world. We one of the best buddies, but you know, just things haven't worked out. So. But I think it's possible. It could be done. But I definitely feel as though this particular stuff that I've done, like to kind of change up my my weapon set, is unfortunately not exactly what I had hoped it would be. But then again, I am playing as a different ship, so who knows? And I died. You know, I'm not gonna really keep going. We're just gonna go ahead and crash and die and everything. I've kept you here long enough. An hour is quite a long time. So like the whole game in a nutshell, like you get to see kind of like what some of the wave-based survival looks like. It's a fun time. Like it's good times. And the campaign itself is a pretty entertaining experience as well. Tons of replay value, which I think is super cool. Definitely really enjoyed how much replay value there is, and it's just cool to know that like when I'm done playing the game for now and I go do some other things, I can easily just load this up when I just kind of want to play something, but I only have a short time investment, so.
The human race didn't end without a fight. After the mobilization of every military force on Earth, the greatest battle of history commenced. Using every weapon in their arsenal, the human race continued. For a time.
Oh, well, I thought he was done. Alright, there you go. CounterAttack, Uprising. Probably one of the best shmups I've played this year. Link is in the description. I encourage you to check it out if you like it. Don't forget to hit that wish list button, and thank you for watching.